What I wanted to talk was about Jimmy, and I tweeted this earlier as well. I feel that all the chatter about Jimmy is going to result in his contract getting renegotiated. I think they'll make it a 1 year contract worth maybe 10 million. So it's more of a backup money, and they will have a training camp competition. And if Lance wins the competition, then Jimmy becomes backup, and it's not too bad to pay 10 million for a backup. At this point, it's probably better for both the sides to do that because I don't think there is any trade value for Jimmy. And even if if Jimmy says like, "Hey, cut me, release me," who's going to pay him more than $10 million? I
Exactly.
don't think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least this gives a chance for him to maybe prove himself, and maybe if he does well, and even if he shows balls out maybe in the preseason and loses the competition eventually, I'm pretty sure that he can find a good gig next year. So if they make this a 1 year deal, right? And that's what I think would end up happening most likely. Again, just my hunch that by the end of the Shanahan's famous Sunday, I think they'll end up renegotiating Jimmy G's contract.
Makes sense. And look, big paycheck, big pay cut, but we'll let you out of your deal here early.
Yeah, exactly. We'll let you out of your deal early and just go and prove yourself, because at this point, people have not seen him play for almost a year. I mean, we talk about Trey Lance not playing for a year. I mean, Jimmy is also not played for almost a year. So
true. That's a good point.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's to say he's not rusty?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the other thing that I found interesting in the press conference was what Kyle said, which is, hey, maybe if Trey Lance had played this year, he wouldn't have been available at 3.
True.
Maybe he would have gone number 2 to Jets. And I thought that was an interesting comment. And maybe all of this smokescreen was also maybe they didn't want Jets to get the wind of looking deeper into Trey Lance and even going in that direction. I think going back to the conversation that we were having earlier, right? Jets would want to know who's Kyle's guy. So I thought that was interesting that he said that, hey, if Trey had played one more year, maybe he would have been a much higher pick. Which kind of again goes back to his comments on Josh Allen.
Good point. You were all over this, by the way. All over it.
Yeah, that's good. And the thing that I like the most is, of course, Grant, I really love all the film analysis that all the experts do. I love to watch that, but I don't try to be an expert in analyzing film. What I really look for is just the personal, the people, how they're talking, which is why I really love your conversations with your dad, because the way he asks you questions, because it is all about the people skills, and it's never about the football aspect of it, right? Like, hey, what was he thinking? Like, and what is he doing? So I think that's the part that I find very interesting as well, to make my predictions. But I spend a lot of time watching films just so that I can learn.
Yeah. Well, you nailed it. I like your method. It works. Sai, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, man.